In these troubled days for the Church and the world, we live in great expectation of Our Lady's triumph as she promised in Fatima. We joyfully await this new historic era promised to humanity. It was not by mere chance that in the last apparition of Our Lady in Fatima, the shepherd children saw Saint Joseph blessing the world 3 times.
The prophetic significance of these blessings has not yet been duly explained, but they will undoubtedly mark future events and will play a decisive role in the fulfillment of the promise made by the Most Holy Virgin at the Cova da Iria. In the end, my Immaculate Heart will triumph.
Saint Joseph has been the patron saint of Canada for nearly 4 centuries. Oh, ineffable blessing to be able to rightly claim as Father, Patron, and Protector such an extraordinary saint.
150 years ago, the Sacred Congregation of Rites promulgated the decree, Quemadmodum Deus, which communicated Pope Pius IX's decision to declare Saint Joseph patron of the Universal Church.
In part, this decree, the year of 1870, fulfilled the longing for Saint Joseph to urgently intervene in the world, expressed in its words. And now, therefore, when in these most troublesome times the Church is beset by enemies on every side, and is weighted down by calamities so heavy that ungodly men assert that the gates of hell have at length prevailed against her, the venerable prelates of the whole Catholic world have presented to the Sovereign Pontiff their own petitions and those of the faithful committed to their charge, praying that he would deign to constitute Saint Joseph patron of the Church.
Today, in circumstances even more turbulent, we commemorate the anniversary of this decree and implore Saint Joseph to heed its plea for intervention. O glorious Patriarch, manifest thyself more and more as our mighty and miraculous patron. With this ardent desire in our hearts and on our lips, let us honor Saint Joseph, our beloved universal patron, begging him to truly make himself present among us at this moment, along with a multitude of angels. It is true that Saint Joseph has already been proclaimed patron of the Holy Church.
But he is yet to show humanity the power of his arm. Tempus ficiendi.
The days are coming in which, under the patronage of the Virginal Father of Jesus, the chosen ones of God will accomplish great feats to implant the kingdom of Christ on earth.
The reign of peace and purity, and why not affirm it, the reign of Mary and of Joseph as well.
We raise our voices to our patron, Saint Joseph.
Saint Joseph, glorious one, terror of demons. Saint Joseph, protector and defender. Saint Joseph, come reign over us.
Holy Joseph, our defender, glorious patron of this land, we in awe behold thy splendor and the extent of thy command. God entrusted to none other of his will so great a part, Christ incarnate and his mother, and the cares of her immaculate heart. Christ incarnate and his mother, and the cares of her immaculate heart. In our day receive due glory, let thy grandeurs be revealed, of the one who young obeyed thee, still the sacred heart doth yield. Thou, Saint Joseph, intercessor, Virgin spouse, art of our Queen, speed her coming, reign as one with her. The world lies in darkness, come intervene. Speed her coming, reign as one with her. The world lies in darkness, come intervene. Noble Joseph, Virgin Father, now thy destined role must shine. Of thy true Son, our Redeemer, the avenger of blood divine. Of the Holy Church, thou art Patriarch, to defend her we must fight. Come with heavenly hosts, lead the battle, tear of demons with thy vanquishing right. Come with heavenly hosts, lead the battle, tear of demons with thy vanquishing might.
Saint Andre Bessette said, I am nothing, only a tool in the hands of Providence, a lowly instrument at the service of Saint Joseph. In this same spirit, we desire to consecrate ourselves to our most holy patron, Saint Joseph, to be his instruments in his designs for our families, our country, and for the world.
Together, let us consecrate ourselves to the one whom God entrusted his Son, the Virgin Mary, and the Church. With this little offering, let us implore the coming of his reign and the reign of the Immaculate Heart of Mary as we unite in praying the consecration. Act of Consecration to Saint Joseph. O most holy spouse of Mary, behold us here, whom thou hast especially aided in all circumstances, and who take thee as our patron of confidence. Thou, O Saint Joseph, didst fulfill thy mission and didst take it to its final consequences with the perfection of thy virtues. And we, are we not also called? Is there not something to be accomplished along our path? Yes. In these tragic times in which humanity finds itself mired in horrible decadence, each one of us has a specific mission in view of the reign of thy most pure spouse. With her help and thy protection, we must reverse the present situation, combat the world, and conquer it. And we must therefore be integral, prudent, and faithful. Yet in the prospect of such a grand panorama, we recognize our human insufficiency, and we turn to thee, beseeching thee to receive us with thy fatherliness, and to accept the consecration that we make to thee. We place our souls and all that belong to us at the feet of our Lord Jesus Christ through thee. As the head of the Holy Family, thy relationship of authority over the child Jesus endures throughout eternity. Thus, he will always attend to thee in whatever thou dost ask of him. Therefore, we beseech thee, as the Patriarch of the Holy Catholic Church, whom thou never ceasest to assist, assume each one of us into thy hands and govern us. And through thine intercession before Mary Most Holy, we implore thee to obtain for us thy faith and thy confidence, the serene conviction that the Holy Church will triumph, the courage of the Crusaders, the perfection with which thou didst react in the face of all perplexities, and the splendor of a sanctity never seen before in history. So be it.
Of his will so great abode, Christ incarnate and his mother, and the guest of her